Now let's talk about how to make money if you're able to make a non-digital product, right? Maybe you like to cook food.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
Maybe you like to knit or sew or make something creative. Or maybe you have a widget, right? Or maybe you came up with some sort of like an invention, okay? What do? You can sell these online and offline. The way you sell these and make money, of course, by getting traffic to your website and selling your products from your website. But usually your website doesn't have that much traffic, right? So if you are able to create products of some sort, or even if you design or create clothing, same principles will apply. So there are usually large retailers online where you can sell your product. If you sell something if you make something handmade, you can sell it on Amazon. You can sell it on Etsy.com. If you clothing, different kinds of creative items, you can sell them on large online retailers. And the great thing is that those retailers already have like millions of shoppers, whereas your website probably does not have millions, right? And of course, you can also sell your products offline at different events, fairs. Even you can set up a cart. Like let's say you make a food item. Food items are more difficult to sell online because obviously shipping is harder and they're perishable some of the time. So, but food items are great to sell offline because you can set up a cart, or even if you have a truck, and you can start selling your food offline, making money pretty quickly. So those are some of the options. If you are creative, if you are able to make or manufacture, or if you're able to have some invention or something, try to leverage your own website, other online retailers that are huge and can send you a flood of traffic, and offline you can sell on your own. Now there's a point to be made about selling in stores. So for example, if you have a food product you made, right, you might want to sell it at a large supermarket chain. Like if you're in the United States, it might be Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Safeway, or whatever chain is popular in your area. If you're in other countries, I don't know what the chains are there, but large supermarket chains, right? Or if you have a widget, you make something, you want to sell it in Walmart, right? Huge retailers. Here's the trick with that. The problem is that usually what happens is they're going to give you a really bad bid. Even if they accept you, they're going to give you a really bad bid on how much they will buy the products from you, while they're going to impose a lot of requirements on you. Beautiful and expensive packaging that doesn't spoil over time, doesn't fade, you're going to have to put some money into the marketing of your items, right? So most likely you're going to be doing that at a loss, and they're not even going to take you in the beginning to all of their stores. They will just take you to one or two local stores and see how your product sells. If it doesn't sell well, they kick you out. If it sells well, they might expand. But in the beginning, it's at a loss. And even if you can pull a profit, it's going to be a very bad profit. It's going to be very little. But most people lose money on this, and it's a very time-consuming process. Some legal fees on your side, a lot of requirements on their side. You're going to incur a lot of expense just to get your product into stores. That's large retailers. Small retailers have an opposite kind of problems. It's easier to get into them, like mom and pop shops. But the problem with them is that they just can't sell that many of your items. So you're going to have to get into so many of these stores that it's going to be a management nightmare. So that's selling in stores, brick and mortar. But I hope in this video I gave you a good overview of how to make money with selling products, different kinds of products on different kind of ways. Your website, large online stores, large offline stores, and on your own sort of setting up shop wherever.